Sooners on the field for the second day of padded practice on Tuesday. I'm Ryan Aber from newsok.com here with Jason Kersey. Jason, we actually got to see a little bit of practice this morning, which is very rare. What were some of the things that stood out to you this morning?
Well, I think one of the main things that stood out was Frank Shannon not being there. I think that was really interesting. You know, we know that he's been practicing. We know he was there at the autograph session on Saturday at Fan Day, but he wasn't there. And we know that there's this ongoing investigation, and the excuse they gave was he has the flu, which is very similar to the excuse they gave when he wasn't at the open practice in the spring. So I think there's either something going on there, or they just didn't want us taking pictures of him, which I think is interesting in itself. But also, you know, Jordan Phillips not being suited up was interesting, but we sort of saw that coming.
It was a great thing just to know that we have so much depth that it doesn't matter who goes down, that somebody's going to be able to pop right in and get the job done.
Yeah, and Jordan Phillips apparently is going to go ahead and practice this afternoon. They're going through two practices, so they want to hold him out of one. That was this morning's practice. But also got a chance to look at DGB in a Sooner uniform for the first time.
Yeah, you know, it's the first time I've seen him in person. He's big, he's huge. You know, I thought it was interesting. Jeff Mead from Tulsa Union, the freshman, looks about as big as him. I know he doesn't weigh as much, but he looks really big too, way bigger. The last time I saw Jeff Mead, he was playing in the basketball state tournament in Tulsa, and he looks much bigger than that even. So, but yeah, seeing Dorial Green Beckham, saw him make a few catches. It'll be really interesting to see if he gets on the field this year.
Oh, it's fun, man. He's a big guy, you know, real physical. You know, it goes up and catches the ball well, and that just helps me a lot. You know, when I'm on a tight end, kind of that big, you know, or when I'm playing a big receiver. So he's doing a real good job, you know, getting us ready for that, you know, that type of receiver that we play on Saturday.
And on the other side of the ball, one of the position battles that everyone is looking out for is the cornerback spot, opposite of Zach Sanchez. That was a spot that Aaron Colvin occupied last year. How do you see that shaking out?
Well, Julian Wilson adds a whole nother wrinkle to that, I think, because, you know, we knew him as the nickelback. He started some games even the year before, but he was recruited as a cornerback, and he's a guy I think they want to give a shot. They want to give him a shot at that spot. So in the spring, it looked like it was going to be either Dakota Austin or Stan Von Taylor. But now, you throw Julian Wilson in the mix, that just gives them more depth, regardless of who starts.
You know, they're learning. You know, they're just trying to, you know, turn it over from the spring. You know, what they learned in the spring and apply it to the fall. You know, so just competing.
I'm practicing with the speed of the game every day, so
yeah.
Just going out there on the field, that's really just, you know, just showing what you've been doing all week. Mm-hmm. So I feel like if I would have redshirted, I wouldn't be where I'm at now and competing for this spot, or at least as high as I am right now competing for this spot. So I feel like the year helped me a lot.
Yeah.
I just feel like you are who you are. Like, the people, they're going to make the stars, they're going to do all that, but at the end of the day, they're not going to be on the field with you. So. Yeah. The chip on my shoulder is there because I know I could have been like somewhere like East Mountain, Texas State College. So I already know every time I just walk around and look at all these national championships, all that, you know, I'm just grateful. Look at that jersey, 27, Austin.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I mean, excitement's real big, you know, especially with our expectations. You know, everybody's excited, everybody's ready for the season to get here and anxious, you know, but at the end of the day, we know what we got to do and we know we got to get done aside from all that.
All right, Jason, thank you. Check out newsok.com and the Oklahoman every day for the best OU coverage anywhere.